girl Amanda here for another episode of Animal Connection with Miss Mcleod. I'm here with Miss Mcleod and we're going to learn a little bit about rats and mice today.
All right, so rats and mice are very similar. This is a rat that I have. It's a type of rat, fancy rat called a hooded rat. In the wild, a rat is going to have more of a camouflage pattern, so predators do not see them. With humans, though, we bred them to get fancy color patterns such as this hooded rat here has. If you look at the mouse that Amanda has, that brownish color is more of the native kind of color that they're going to have. However, brown, white, spotted, black, all those different color patterns are things that are usually bred in a lab. I'm going to put Mr. Rat up. He's very, very intelligent. Rats are one of the smartest pets you can ever have. And because of that, because they're so highly intelligent, they get very restless just being held in one place. They want to explore. Notice he's sniffing the air. Look at that long tail he has. They're excellent climbers, and they use that long tail for balance when they're climbing. You see his eyes, side of his head again. He's a prey animal. Although rats are omnivorous, they'll eat just about anything. They prefer to be herbivorous, where they want to eat plants and seeds. But again, they'll do what they can. Both the mice and the rats are scavenger and omnivores, going after whatever they can find. Look at his whiskers, his big ears, he's sniffing. You can tell he's kind of thinking about his surroundings. And because of that, he's very curious. So I'm going to go ahead and put him back for a minute while we talk about the mice over here.
So a little closer look at our mouse friend.
Talk about mice and rats are mammals, just like the rabbit, the guinea pigs, the hamsters, and the gerbils. They have fur, their babies drink milk, they're warm-blooded, and by the way, guess what? Y'all are so lucky. This morning, one of my rats had live babies at birth. So let's look at them over here. Amanda counted them, and guess what? There are 12 baby rats. And again, don't ever put your hand in a cage with a mama and babies unless they're used to you. And so I'm going to get this mama to move. She's one of mine, but in my classroom. Let's look at a newborn baby rat. You can see he's got a long tail. His eyes aren't formed yet. His ears aren't formed. He's calling for his mama, making her a little nervous. And just like we said with the hamster, we don't want to leave him out in the open. That makes the mother nervous. She's worried predators may get her babies. So I'm going to go ahead and cover him back up. She's doing what instinct tells her to do. She's going to nurse him and give him a lot of milk. Remember, if you keep a rat for a pet, be sure you give him a lot of water to drink and a lot of healthy food. They sell food bars for them that are nutritionally balanced so they can get all the nutrition they need to have. So I'm going to go ahead and cover those little babies up. Put it here, and you know what? I bet the mice have a lot of babies too. Let's peek underneath there. Now notice in my mouse cage, I don't have a big plastic shelter for them. If you keep a mouse or rat as a pet, you don't have to have a real fancy place for them to hide their babies. You can even just get a box and just lay it down in there for them to hide underneath. You ready? Let's peek and see how many babies we see in this mouse cage. Oh my gosh, Amanda, look at them all. Wow. Being a prey animal, they have to have a lot of babies and they reproduce constantly because more than likely out in the wild, predators are going to get some of their babies. If you look at them, I can tell this one probably has this one for its mommy. It inherited that color pattern, that spotted pattern. This one is probably one of the babies of our white female mice. And then you can see these darker colored fur ones are probably the babies of these darker mice that we have here. They can have babies every 3 weeks. Isn't that crazy?
That is much faster than a human has babies.
Yes, it is. And if we look at the mice, grab one of these little mice here. And again, remember, they're a prey animal. So their eyes are going to be on the side of their head, so they can see above them, in front of them, to the side of them, behind them. There are so many predators want to eat a mouse or a rat that they've got to have those babies constantly, have them often, and have a lot of babies. You know? Can you feel the toenails on that little mouse?
Mm-hmm.
So that means they're probably good climbers, good diggers. I bet in the wild, those little mice might even make some tunnels in the ground if they had to with those little claws. And look at that long tail of the mouse that Amanda's holding there. Again, that tail's for balance, helps them run fast, helps them climb really fast. A mouse whisperer here. That mouse looks very, very happy with you.
Took a minute for her to get comfortable, but yeah, we've become friends.
Now, being omnivorous, make sure if you're going to feed your mice food, check and look on the internet. Make sure that the food you're going to give them, that it's okay to give it to a mouse or a rat. Not just everything you eat can you give your pet rat or mouse. You know, some things may not be good for their stomachs. So make sure you research first, make sure the food's good for them, and give them a balanced diet. Just like we talked about the guinea pig and the rabbit and the hamsters and the gerbils. Don't just give them anything. Make sure this says for pet rabbits. Make sure what you're giving your mice, your rats, your gerbils, hamsters, make sure it says that it's a good food for that specific animal, that it's be able to be digested and that it's nutritionally sound, it's balanced for what they need in their bodies.
Absolutely. All right, well, thank you so much for teaching us so much about our friends the mice and the rats. We really appreciate it. Y'all be sure to tune in next week for our next episode of Animal Connection with Miss Mcleod.
And we're going to be looking at reptiles.
Exciting.